What's up, everybody on YouTube? This is me, Stun064. Kinda wish I would have woke up early enough to actually shoot this video. Yeah. So I left from Super Games yesterday. They were in the middle of a tournament, and my brother 87 sure enough was like, "Oh well, go ahead and trade out whatever you're gonna trade to the store so we can leave." And my friend David Rivera, I don't know why, but every time I go into that store, he's always playing something really good. And for you guys that know David, his name is Michi. Michi is the shit. Anyway, shout out to my boy Michi. Okay, so not this time, but the last time previous to this time, I actually walked in and I saw him playing a deck. And it's gotten a lot of hype over the interwebs, and I don't see it being a tier 1 deck, but like no shit, the way that people are playing it, it is so fucking stupid, like stupid good. So that being said, yeah, Raccoons. Who knew, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the deck. This is David Rivera's. I'm just gonna quit saying David. Michi. This is Michi's build. So here's, well, this is Michi's build, but it's not completed. I guess it's like at 41 cards actually right now, and this is exactly how I was told to put it together, even though when I saw the picture there was 40, I'm sure. Anyway, whatever. This is a really consistent build, and there's so many tricky outs to a lot of random shenanigans. This isn't going to be like a build that I think I've seen so far on YouTube, because so far I don't think I've seen a build quite like this one. A lot of them are playing like Grand Souls, Wind Up Kitten, and there's just so many different god-awful builds, but this one seems like it's really consistent. So, and I'm not dissing anybody's Raccoon build, I'm just saying there were a couple that were just, whoa, like, really? Alright, so, you're gonna play 3 10-10s, obviously, because you set these bitches up, and if they do nothing on the next turn, your opponent's gonna pay for it. Then you play 3 of these little fuckers, and I really didn't know what to make of this guy at first. There we go, got the glare out of the way. I didn't know what to make of him at first, but then after I started watching a couple videos and I was seeing how he was being played rather than just reading the effect, it is extremely good. I see why he's played, because he just keeps bringing back the other guy and the other guy pops shit. Alright, so this, I mean, so far this looks kind of standard, I know. 3 junk synchrons, and this guy goes into a lot of crazy plays himself. The extra deck is not really finished, but that's nor here nor there right now. So anyway, I can't even pronounce this guy, so let's just say 2 of the white bunnies. Yeah, white bunny blows shit up when he's special summoned. Alright, 1 elephant. Okay, I know, still standard. 1 tree otter and double kayas. Like, that's pretty much the monster layout right there. Let's go into the spells. Alright, now the spells are a little different, just a little bit. Alright, so you're gonna play Trip Obedience, apparently, because it's too good. It is the heart of the deck. You're gonna play 3 MSTs because Tinky sucks. Phoenix Chain sucks. There's a lot of cards that suck, and you just want to say no to it. And then you want to just be able to get to your Obedience Gold as quickly as possible. So you're gonna play 3 Hobins, Upstart Goblin Hobins, and then you're gonna play a Dark Hole, and then you're gonna play a Book of Moon, and then the last card you're gonna play, you are going to play a fucking rank up Magic Astral Force, for real. Like, this card is too good. And for those of you that do not know what this card does, I'm going to explain it in the video, because I really didn't even know how to play this deck, and on the way home I read everything and I was so fucking lost. Like, how do I make this? How do I make that? My friend Michi was not telling me shit. He wasn't even by his phone, but I ended up getting a message and figuring it out on my own in the dark, reading as I got 1 street light at a time. I know, fucked up, the struggle, so real. Alright, 2 Mirror Force, trap lineup. Trip Call. I mean, as you can see, this is why the deck works so well, because Call is so good. Trip Phoenix Chain. 1 Black Horn of Heaven. 1 Warning, 1 Bottomless, 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, and 1 Birthright Rebirth, or Burst Rebirth. If I could, I'd probably play 1 more of those. These are just a couple changes that I would make if I could find room for it. I would definitely find room for Threatening Roars, maybe 2. I would find room for 2 to 3 Mistakes, and I would definitely find room for 1 Burst Rebirth, because that is a really good card. But the deck's so crammed right now, and if I had any mistakes, I would definitely be playing them. But I am broke. I ain't got no damn mistakes. I'm just kidding. I could have got a mistake, but I helped my brother get a love veil chain. But anyway, so let's get into the extra deck. Alright, you're going to play 3 of these guys because these guys are broke. Alright, so remember this guy? Let's explain. So what you want to do is you want to make this guy. Now when you get done with all your overlaying and using the effect, what you want to do after that, you at least want to have a minimum of 2. A minimum. I mean, you can get away with 1. You can have a minimum of at least 1. So obviously that's going to be the 1. But truthfully, I would prefer you to play 2. So here's the combo. You're going to play rank up. When you have these guys on the field, you're going to play your combo pieces out just well because you're pro. And this deck pretty much guarantees you to have 2 on board. And I think when you get done using 1, if not the other one, all their overlay units, you're going to rank his ass up. What this does is, this says, let me explain it, sorry. Target one XYZ monster you control. That monster will be ranked up, meaning that you will exceed summon for a new rank monster plus 2. So it has to be the same type, and it has to be the same attribute. When you rank him up, it has to go plus 2. So the only thing that came to mind, and it was Diamond Direwolf. So beautiful, so broken, so majestic. So you're going to rank up one of your guys into a Diamond Direwolf, and then you're going to go activate effect, pop. He won't be destroyed because you have a beast monster on the field, so it's a free +1. It is extremely good. So you're going to play 2 Diamond Direwolves. And for those of you who have not read this card, you guys are wondering, well, you don't have really any kind of way to bust out a second Diamond Direwolf, so why do you play 2? Okay, so yeah, let me get to that. I was thinking the exact same fucking thing. Like I told you, I've never heard of rank up Astral Force. I mean, I've seen it, but I've never really took the time to... I mean, do you see that fucking text? Do you see that shit? Anyway, I had to take the time to seriously sit down and concentrate and read it. In the dark, in the car, on my way back home. So, that being said, after I read what it did, it actually lets you skip your draw phase if the card's in your graveyard and returns it back to your hand. Oh, well, it doesn't skip your draw phase. You just basically get this card from your grave instead of drawing, instead of conducting your draw phase. So, yeah, you get done with the other one, you just rank that one up. You got double Diamond Direwolf, and it's not like you can't bust the third one out unless they go Solemn Warning. Then that kind of sucks. Anyway, 1 Gachi, 1 Diner Magician, 1 Herald of Pure Light, 1 Beast, 1 Leo, 1 Army Arm, 1 Frozen Fitzgerald. I would kind of really want to play a second. 2 Junk Warriors, and the last one should be an Armides, but I don't have it, or it should be Barkion, and I'm truthfully thinking that it should be a Armides, but eventually I'll get it. Alright, so that's the deck. Tell me what you think. Comment, rate, subscribe. More videos to come. This is me, Stunzer64. Later, guys. Peace.